Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that feels more relevant than ever as we look ahead. Let's call it the 2026 reset. It's not about some grand, unrealistic transformation overnight. It's about a simple, powerful idea. Discipline is the chisel that reveals the true you. I know, the word discipline can sound harsh, like a drill sergeant yelling in your ear. We often associate it with restriction, with forcing ourselves to do things we hate. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? What if discipline isn't about punishment, but about liberation? Think about it. We all have this image in our minds of who we want to be. That person is often healthier, more creative, more knowledgeable, or kinder. But there's a gap between the person we are right now and that ideal self. Discipline is the bridge that closes that gap. Let's reframe this. Discipline isn't about saying no to everything enjoyable. It's about saying yes to your future self. Every time you choose to go for a run instead of staying on the couch, you're not just punishing your present self. You're casting a vote for a healthier future, you. Every time you decide to read a chapter of a book instead of endlessly scrolling, you're not just being boring. You're investing in a more knowledgeable future, you. It's a series of small, intentional choices that over time sculpt your character. The ancient Stoic philosophers knew this well. They saw discipline as the key to a good life, a life of virtue and tranquility. They believed that true freedom isn't the ability to do whatever you want, whenever you want. That's actually a form of slavery to your impulses and whims. True freedom is the ability to choose your response, to act in accordance with your values, even when it's difficult. It's the power to be the person you genuinely want to be, not the person your fleeting moods dictate you should be. Let's make this practical. What does this look like? It starts small. It's not about suddenly deciding to run a marathon tomorrow if you haven't run in years. It's about putting on your running shoes and walking around the block. That's it. It's about committing to one tiny, non-negotiable action. Maybe it's meditating for 2 minutes every morning. Maybe it's writing one sentence in a journal, or maybe it's just making your bed as soon as you get up. Why do these tiny acts matter so much? Because they build two crucial things: momentum and self-trust. When you keep a small promise to yourself, you start to believe that you're the kind of person who follows through. That belief is incredibly powerful. It's the foundation upon which you can build bigger and more challenging habits. You're essentially telling your brain, hey, I'm in charge here, not my random cravings or my feelings of laziness. Each small victory makes the next one easier. Think of it like building a muscle. You don't walk into the gym for the first time and lift the heaviest weight. You start with something manageable, and you do it consistently. Over time, you get stronger. Discipline is the same. Your willpower, your self-control, it's a muscle. The more you exercise it with small, consistent actions, the stronger it gets. And just like with exercise, you'll have days where you don't feel like it. You'll have days where you fail, and that is perfectly okay. This is a critical point. Discipline isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. If you miss a day, you don't throw in the towel and declare yourself a failure. You just get back to it the next day. The goal isn't an unbroken chain of perfect days. The goal is to simply have more good days than bad ones, to keep showing up for yourself. True discipline includes self-compassion. It's about understanding that you're human and that setbacks are part of the process. The real failure isn't falling down. It's staying down. Now, let's connect this back to the 2026 reset. We have this beautiful runway of time ahead of us. It's a chance to build a new identity, not through wishful thinking, but through deliberate action. Who do you want to be when 2026 arrives? Let's say you want to be a writer. The disciplined path isn't waiting for a lightning bolt of inspiration. It's sitting down and writing 200 words a day, every day, whether you feel inspired or not. By 2026, you won't just want to be a writer. You will be one with a substantial body of work to prove it. Or maybe you want to be someone who is financially secure. The disciplined path is setting up an automatic transfer of a small amount of money to your savings account each week. It might feel insignificant at first, but compound interest applies to habits just as it does to money. Those small, consistent deposits will build a foundation of financial well-being. You are literally building your future self, brick by brick, habit by habit. The beauty of this is that discipline in one area of your life often spills over into others. When you start eating healthier, you find you have more energy to exercise. When you exercise regularly, your mind feels clearer, making it easier to focus on your work. When you're more focused at work, you feel more accomplished and confident, which can improve your relationships. It creates a positive upward spiral. Each disciplined act strengthens your identity as someone who is in control, someone who is capable. So, how do we start this journey? First, get crystal clear on who you want to become. Don't just say, I want to be healthier. What does that person actually do? They probably drink more water, eat vegetables with every meal, and move their body for 30 minutes a day. Pick one of those things. Just one, and make it so easy that you can't say no. Second, track your progress. Don't underestimate the power of putting a check mark on a calendar. It's a visual representation of the promises you're keeping to yourself. It's concrete evidence that you are becoming the person you want to be. This isn't about judgment. It's about celebration and awareness. And third, find your why. Discipline for the sake of discipline is a grind, but discipline for the sake of becoming a better parent, a more creative artist, or a healthier, more vibrant human being. That's motivation. Your why is the fuel that will get you through the days when you do feel like it. Your why is what connects your daily actions to your deepest values. As we look towards this 2026 reset, I want you to let go of the idea that you are a finished product. You're not. You are a work in progress, and you hold the tools to shape what you become. Discipline isn't a cage. It's the key that unlocks the door to your potential. It's the process through which you discover and create your truest, most authentic self. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about finally becoming the person you were always meant to be. So, what's the one small, disciplined action you can commit to starting today? Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Drop it in the comments below. Let's create a community of people committed to building their best selves, one small choice at a time. Thanks for watching, everyone. If this resonated with you, consider giving this video a like and subscribing for more content on living a more intentional life. I'll see you in the next one.